When we talk about pickup trucks that have built their reputation on sheer toughness, global dependability, and go-anywhere ability, one name always rises to the top: Isuzu D-Max. Now, here's the thing, the D-Max is a legend in Asia, Australia, the Middle East, and Africa, but it has never officially made its way into the United States. That fact alone has made American truck enthusiasts incredibly curious about it. For years, truck fans in the US have asked one simple question: why can't we buy the Isuzu D-Max here? And in 2026, that curiosity has reached new heights because Isuzu has taken the D-Max to an entirely new level. The 2026 Isuzu D-Max is stronger, more refined, more advanced, and more rugged than ever before. Let's start with the core details of the 2026 Isuzu D-Max. Now, Isuzu has been making pickup trucks for decades, and this truck shares its underpinnings with the Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon in some markets, but the D-Max has always had its own unique DNA. The 2026 model represents the latest generation, one that's tougher, smarter, and more refined than any D-Max before it. At its heart, the D-Max comes with multiple powertrain options depending on the market. The headline engine is the 3.0-liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder, which has been refined for 2026 to deliver 201 horsepower and a massive 332 pounds-to-feet of torque. This engine has always been the bread and butter of the D-Max, providing bulletproof reliability and plenty of torque for towing and off-roading. Isuzu is known for building some of the most durable diesel engines in the world, and the D-Max continues that tradition. There's also a smaller 1.9-liter turbo diesel in some global markets, producing around 161 horsepower, but the real star, and the one enthusiasts care most about, is the 3.0-liter. Paired with these engines is either a 6-speed manual for those markets that still love the control and engagement of stick shifts, or a 6-speed and 8-speed automatic transmission depending on trim. Power is sent either to the rear wheels or to all four wheels with Isuzu's rugged 4x4 system. And yes, this 4x4 system is one of the best in its class. It includes a shift-on-the-fly transfer case, low-range gearing, and a locking rear differential. That means whether you're crawling through rocky terrain, powering through sand dunes, or towing a heavy trailer, the D-Max is built to handle it. Dimensionally, the truck competes with mid-size pickups like the Toyota Hilux, Ford Ranger, and Chevy Colorado. It offers multiple body styles including single cab, extended cab, and double cab, which means you can configure it as a pure workhorse or as a family-ready lifestyle truck. Payload capacity exceeds 2,200 pounds depending on spec, and towing capacity can reach up to 7,700 pounds. For a mid-size pickup, those are seriously impressive numbers. Now let's talk about what you see first: the exterior design of the 2026 Isuzu D-Max. This truck has gone through a serious evolution. Gone are the days when the D-Max looked like a basic workhorse. The 2026 model has a bold, muscular, and modern design that competes with the best-looking trucks in the world. Up front, the grille is massive and aggressive, featuring a bold Isuzu badge across the middle that instantly tells you this truck means business. The headlights are now full LED units with sharp daytime running lights that give the D-Max a fierce, modern look. In higher trims, like the V-Cross and X-Terrain models, you even get matrix LED headlights for ultimate visibility. The hood is sculpted with strong character lines that emphasize power and toughness. Step inside the 2026 Isuzu D-Max and you'll instantly realize how far this truck has come. Isuzu has taken a truck that was once seen as purely utilitarian and transformed it into a comfortable, premium, and technology-packed cabin. In fact, in higher trims, the D-Max now rivals some SUVs in terms of luxury and equipment. The dashboard is fully redesigned, featuring a 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen in the center with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. The graphics are crisp, the response is quick, and the system feels as modern as anything you'd find in a Ford Ranger or Toyota Tacoma. There's also a 7-inch digital driver's display in higher trims, giving you customizable information such as navigation, off-road stats, and safety alerts. Material quality has been upgraded across the board. Soft touch surfaces, leather upholstery, and metallic accents make the cabin feel far more upscale than older D-Max models. On high trims like the X-Terrain, you get full leather seats with electric adjustment, heating, and ventilation. Even the steering wheel is leather-wrapped with multifunction controls. Practicality remains excellent. The cabin is filled with storage spaces, cup holders, and clever compartments. Rear seat passengers in the double cab benefit from improved legroom and seat comfort, something that was a weak point in earlier models. Air conditioning vents in the rear, USB ports, and fold-down armrests all make the D-Max more family-friendly. The sound insulation has also been improved for 2026. Isuzu has added extra insulation materials and better seals, making highway cruising much quieter. Combined with the upgraded audio system, which in higher trims includes a premium 8-speaker setup, the D-Max feels far more refined than ever before. Now let's focus on comfort, because this is where the D-Max surprises a lot of people. Traditionally, trucks that are designed for global markets like Asia and Africa tend to be more rugged than comfortable. But in the 2026 D-Max, Isuzu has worked hard to strike the perfect balance. The ride quality has been vastly improved thanks to a stiffer chassis and reworked suspension geometry. While it still uses a leaf spring setup in the rear for heavy-duty payloads, the tuning has been refined so that the truck doesn't feel overly bouncy when unladen. In fact, compared to older D-Max generations, the 2026 model feels much more composed on rough roads and highways alike. Seat comfort is another big win. The front seats are supportive, with plenty of adjustment, and in higher trims, you get heated and ventilated options. Rear seat passengers now enjoy better cushioning, more space, and amenities like rear AC vents. Long road trips in this truck are no longer a punishment, they're actually enjoyable. Noise, vibration, and harshness levels have been minimized. Diesel engines are inherently louder than gasoline, but Isuzu's engineering ensures that most of the vibration and drone stays outside the cabin. At highway speeds, you can hold a conversation without raising your voice. For families, the comfort factor is also boosted by the technology. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking don't just add safety, they reduce driver fatigue on long journeys. Performance is where the D-Max truly shines, and it's the reason why it's beloved in so many parts of the world. The 3.0-litre turbo diesel is a torque monster, with 332 pounds-feet of torque available low in the rev range. This truck pulls hard from a standstill, making it perfect for towing boats, trailers, or heavy loads. Acceleration isn't sports car quick, but for a diesel truck, it feels strong, confident, and effortless. Off-road, the D-Max is an absolute beast. Thanks to its shift-on-the-fly 4x4 system, low-range gearing, and locking rear differential, it can tackle mud, rocks, snow, and sand with ease. The truck's ground clearance and off-road angles make it competitive with trucks like the Hilux and Ranger. Some trims even come with off-road driving modes, hill descent control, and water wading capability of nearly 32 inches, meaning you can ford rivers without worry. On-road performance is equally solid. The suspension tuning keeps the truck stable and predictable around corners. The steering is heavier than some competitors but gives a solid, planted feel. Braking performance is strong, thanks to larger disc brakes. Fuel efficiency is also impressive for its size, with the 3.0-litre diesel delivering around 30 miles per gallon on the highway in some markets. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Isuzu D-Max? This truck is more than just another mid-size pickup, it's a global legend that continues to get better with each generation. It's built on Isuzu's reputation for durability and reliability, but it also brings modern design, technology, and comfort to the table. It's a workhorse, an off-road warrior, and a family vehicle all rolled into one. In markets where it's sold, the D-Max is one of the top choices because it offers something that many other trucks can't: absolute trust. People who buy a D-Max know it's going to last, no matter how harsh the environment. From Australian deserts to Asian jungles, from African savannas to European highways, the D-Max has proven itself everywhere. For Americans, the fact that the D-Max isn't officially available only adds to its mystique. It's the truck that truck lovers in the US talk about, dream about, and sometimes even import at great expense. And the 2026 version only makes that desire stronger. It looks better, drives better, feels more comfortable, and packs more tech than ever before. If it were officially sold in the US, it would compete directly with the Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, Chevy Colorado, and Nissan Frontier. And honestly, it would hold its own against all of them. Some might even say it would beat them in terms of overall toughness and global pedigree. So, if you're in the US, the 2026 Isuzu D-Max is the truck you can't buy but definitely want. And if you're lucky enough to live in a market where it's available, then you already know why it's one of the most respected pickups on earth. The 2026 D-Max proves once again that Isuzu knows how to build a truck that's not just good, it's unstoppable. If you enjoyed this in-depth review of the 2026 Isuzu D-Max pickup truck, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more detailed reviews of the latest trucks and SUVs. Your support keeps us bringing you the most advanced automotive content, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.